numbers because their Elohim is with them. Okay? And when the kings of the Amorium and heard all the words of their advisors, their hearts were filled with terror, and they were afraid of the sons of Jacob and would not fight against them. So, see, this is what is going on. This is that terror that is now sweeping the Gentiles and the heathen. This is why this is a spiritual battle. They know that the true times of the Gentiles have come to an end. They know that the Most High is now turning his face to his true children. And they know that it's not about numbers. It's not about, hey, we need millions. No, that's not what it is. When the Elohim, our power, turns back to us, it's game, set, match. It's a wrap. It's over. You're seeing it manifesting first in the spirit world. You're seeing it manifesting, in understanding of Scripture, in knowledge, in understanding. That's what you're seeing right now. Doesn't matter, you don't have to go out here and argue about who you are, argue about who other groups are, and whatever else. It's going to be painfully obvious to the world who's who the Most High is dealing with, who fits Scripture, who fulfills Scripture.
Hardline activated. We're getting hit hard.
It is going to be very obvious, okay? And who is looked at as a threat, even though we don't have an army, we don't have weapons, we're not out here trying to fight against Esau with his blessing. All we're doing is turning back to our Father.
Hostiles deployed a sentry.
All we're doing is trying to go back to the way we used to do things with our Father. It is not about us, going and having to go back and forth and fight and argue or whatever else, about who's who and what's what. I said that's not even necessary. Because our Father has already shown us many times in the Scriptures that at the end, the Gentiles and the other nations are going to be totally awestruck and surprised about who the true people are and who they're not. You're trying to, fight and argue all the time. It's just, hey, you're just fighting against Scripture. We know who we are. You know who we are. And see, they're trying to manipulate even this awakening. I saw a video of people still talking about Kanye. I'm like, bruh, that dude's all over the place. When you listen to what he says, he'll say a little bit of truth, and he'll say some other things that are like way the hell out of left field, and a little bit of truth in order just to cause more confusion. And so, I don't know if it was something he got him going to some church with somebody on Sunday or something like that. I'm like, so hold on. Supposedly, everybody, I got to pray for Kanye. I'm like, this dude, you're still going to church? You're still going to a church. I said, so if you're still going to a church and you're still trying to do Sunday stuff and things like that, that shows me then that this is not what it looks like. This is causing more confusion. Okay? I said, at this point, people that are in the truth should be encouraging you to study, encouraging you to learn. They should actually display some knowledge and understanding themselves. I said, it's not as easy as just, hitting share on social media and all of a sudden, you're a leader for the group. That's not how this works.
Enemy UAV overhead.
I said, I heard they took down Dalton's page, right? His page has been up for years. He made those movies years ago. They weren't a threat or anything else, okay, right? The information has been there. Information has been readily available to people who want to know, people who want to learn. So all of a sudden it's like, well, we need to kind of make up something to kind of get into this truth, or so we can actually kind of control the narrative a little bit. So, we're going to have him put this up, and then we're going to attack this group, and we're going to shut down this and make it look, I said, because, look, we're much deeper than just we're all from Africa. That's the same thing they've been teaching this whole time. As long as I've been in the truth, even before I was in the truth, they've always taught that we're from Africa. So that's nothing new.
Mission compromised.
I've heard that we were the Hebrews years ago. You know, I said, so they're still pushing that same narrative. So it's great that people get exposed, but this information has been there for a very long time. For the ones the Most High has called, we've been exposed to this information for a very long time. Here at the end, trust me, if people want to know, they will spend some time and they will do some research and they will, they will study to show ourselves approved. But this is showing you why these other nations are terrified. It's not just the information of who you are. It's that you turning back, okay? As long as I said, so if you're still going to a church and you're still trying to do Sunday stuff and things like that, that shows me then that this is not what it looks like. This is causing